Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today I am on the public test server and I want to show you some new possible legendary combinations. So with the latest PTS, we have a new legendary crafting system and that has been talked about quite a bit. In the patch notes, there was actually another mention that I want to check out today. And it was this. As a result of this update, we're also relaxing the legendary mod restrictions on weapons. We're excited to see you explore the system and find new exciting mod combinations. And what that basically means is now you can get legendary effects, certain legendary effects on things that you couldn't get before. So what I want to show you is a bow and a crossbow that I crafted, and they're combinations that you can't get on the live server. So first up, we've got this crossbow. It is quad explosive with reduced AP cost. Now quad is not something you get on a crossbow at the moment. I know at one time that was available, but it's been a very long time. And bullets explode for 20% damage. That is another effect that you cannot get. You can do an explosive frame, which gives you explosive, but it is not the same thing. And what's nice about this is we can have explosive as a legendary effect, and also we can mod the frame. So this bow, I put a flaming frame on it. So now we've got ballistic damage, explosive damage, flame damage, and fire damage over time. So that can make for some pretty fun combinations. And here we have a bow that has 3 combinations that can't currently happen in the live game, at least not on a bow. So we have 2-shot, last round, and reload speed. Last round should be pretty good on a weapon like this because 25% of the time will do 100% damage since every shot is the last shot. That is assuming it's working properly. That is the one thing about all the effects. Not all of them seem to be, either the animations aren't there or they're not working properly, like explosive on these kind of weapons. It doesn't seem to be, the animations either aren't there or it's not working properly. I'm not really sure. These effects are there, but it's still a work in progress. Now, this isn't going to be a full-on test of these weapons just because there's a lot of issues with the PTS right now. Like explosive, I think it's just the animations. I think explosive is actually working, but I think the animation is just not completely there. But yeah, there's all kinds of issues. Like food buffs are all messed up and all the animations for these things aren't there. And I'm not even sure that the effects are working properly. So yeah, this is more of just a mess around for just fun stuff. But and to reload quad on this is actually kind of fun. I know quad crossbows used to exist. They no longer do, but they will be coming back. You reload these one at a time. So you actually hit the reload each time. Yeah, and it just stops. So it's not like one reload does four shots. You actually have to do the manual reload. And with a 30% slower reload, it is quite a thing. Damage over time though on fire seems to be really good, really strong. Look at that. So the damage over time, now that was only a level 75, I think. But with the explosive on this and damage over time from the flame thing, we should be able to, and I do have Grenadier. So you can see the animation wasn't there. It didn't actually show the explosion. It just showed, manual aiming these seems is pretty good, actually. Just kind of shoots straight as can be. So, but I have no idea in terms of, you know, if damage is working properly or anything like that. This is more a test of just to see what this effect might look like. Ooh, fire damage or fire resistance is not something I have. All right, so he's level 100, and now, yeah, he keeps staggering me while I'm trying to reload. That's not really... I lost my sneak, but let's see. And fire damage should eat up his health, maybe, most of it. Yep, so yeah, fire damage, whoa, it's eating up my health too. Not even paying attention. But yeah, I could definitely see the possibilities. Crossbow still may be terrible. I mean, it's not that great, to be honest, in the live version of the game. But this might make it a little more entertaining. I mean, having quad... Definitely, let's see, I have a critical hit. Let's see what that does. He's level 100. I would not expect him to go down. Yeah, I have no food buffs at all, so my my specials are messed up too. My perception is showing that it's 1, and it should be over 20. So my VATS accuracy isn't that great. So there's all kinds of reasons why I don't necessarily want to go and you know, do a full test like I would normally do on a weapon. This is more just for fun purposes. Just to see what this stuff would look like when it finally comes to the live game. But I do like that. Explosive with fire. I mean, that's a really cool combo because we get the explosive, the area effect of the explosive, and then the damage over time just spreads to nearby enemies. So I could see this being very potent. Now, these new mod combinations, it's not exclusive to crossbows and bows. It's just That's one of the class of weapons that just has a lot of restrictions on it because you can't get last round, you can't get quad, you can't get explosive, you can't get two shot, you can't get faster reload. So it just has all kinds of combinations that you can't currently get in the live game, which is why I decided to check out bows and crossbows. But there's other possibilities like energy weapons. You should be able to get explosive on energy weapons once this update goes live. That, my understanding is, isn't working properly yet on the PTS, so couldn't even really show that. There's no animations or anything at all, so it doesn't really look like anything, and it's not the return of legacies. The legacy damage, the explosive damage has been reworked, so it's not the same as it used to be. But it does give more combinations of things just come into play, which I think is cool, especially when you combine that with the new legendary crafting system. Not only do more combinations come into play, but it'll be easier to actually come across or to actually have those combinations. Now, the stuff I have, this is just random rolls. I didn't do the new stuff because I haven't really unlocked enough to be able to do, really custom stuff. All I did was roll a bunch of things until I got combinations that, what's cool about Two Shot as well, this does seem to be working properly. Let's see if I can display it here. If we do it on the building, you could actually see 2 points of contact with that. They're pretty close together, but there are 2 separate points of contact. So Two Shot does seem to be working properly. I did roll one of these with explosive as well, Two Shot explosive, which will be pretty cool. But the explosive part doesn't seem to be working properly. That's why we're going with this particular last round combination. Yeah, they're not as they're not as susceptible to fire damage, but still, I definitely see the possibilities here. All kinds of cool new combinations are coming into effect. And is that one over there? Okay, it was over there, and then he decided to vanish. And yeah, this I am very much looking forward to not only the new crafting system, but also the new combinations of things. So you'll be able to get quad on black powder weapons and last shot on black powder weapons, which are already very strong. So having a single shot weapon with last shot, that can make those things exceptionally strong. 25% of the time you're going to do double damage. So here's the Two Shot with explosive. It's a bow, Two Shot explosive, weapon break slower. Obviously weapon break slower could exist, but Two Shot explosive, give you a little bit of what this looks like. Now, if you manually aim it, see, the explosions just aren't much. And that's with Demo Expert maxed out and Grenadier maxed out. So the explosions should be a lot more than they are. And I think the full effect of the explosion is there. It's just the animation isn't there. So in theory, I should be able to kill both of these with one shot. Yeah. With that explosive damage and the damage over time spreading to the next target, this could be a lot of fun. And I am very much looking forward to what we see here. So let's do that. Yeah. I mean, obviously these are weak enemies. It's a low level area, so everything's gonna die to pretty much anything, but you could definitely see the possibilities. Since the current state of the PTS isn't fully baked right now, this is about really all I'm gonna show you. I can't really do a proper test yet. Just wanted to give you a glimpse of just really interesting new combinations of things we'll be able to have when this finally goes live. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.